All right, so the session is being recorded. In this session, I will go over case 2 in module 2 as an example to illustrate concepts and techniques involved in module 2. So this module 2 is built on module 1. Make sure you do module 1 so that you can proceed with module 2. So last week, I already did this module 1. So today is module 2. I'm continuing with this case 2 problem. Again, this is just example. Okay, so step 1, ask me to open Dream adapter database created in module 1. Okay, so last week I created this database. It is Dream module Dream adapter. This is the database I created. Okay. Just try to arrange window so that I can see both the instruction and the access window. Okay. So I opened it. Step 2, open volunteer table in design view. So this is volunteer table. Double click. In design view means you click view, then design view. And set the field properties as shown in this table. Okay. So volunteer ID is the short text. Description is the primary key. Field size over here. I'm going to move this outside. Field size is 7. Okay. And caption is here. Volunteer ID. Okay. Next, first name. Field size is 20. Caption, first name. Next, quick last name. Field size 25. Caption, last name. And then street. Street is short text. Field size is 35. Next, city. City field size 25. State. Field size is 2. Zip. Quick zip. Field size is 10. And then phone. Field size is 14. Email. Next, email. Field size 50. Signing up date. Signing up date is date time. Format, use short dates. So quick format. And then drop down, select short date. Caption, signing up date. Default value, no. Excuse me. Default value, no. Okay. Oh no, that is the trend. Go to next one, trend. Trend default value is no. Okay, so I finished step 2. Step 3, save and close volunteer table. this is the save button. Click yes. Okay, save. And then step 4, open the dream table. So this is the dream table. In design view means quick view, then design view. Okay, and then set field properties based on this table. Dream ID, short text, it is a primary key. Field size 7, caption. Dream ID. Next is the main street. Field size 25, caption. Main street. Then cross street. Field size 20, caption. Cross street. Next is direction. Direction is 2. Next, volunteer ID. Volunteer ID is foreign key. Caption. Volunteer ID. Last one, maintenance required. It is yes, no. Caption. Maintenance request. Default when you know. So I finished step 4. Okay. And then step 5, switch to datasheet view and resize the column. And then save and close dream table. So go to datasheet view, click yes, and resize it so that you can see all the column. Okay, that is step 5. Step 6, use import wizard to add data to the dream table. The data you need to import is contained in support AC2 Dream Excel workbook. Okay, so let's import Excel workbook. Okay, so go to, so I'm in step 6, external data. Okay, external data. On import and link, select new data source from file, Excel, and then file name browse. I saved my data file in C drive, Cloud Brown, Comp 1115, and then MS Access. So this is the data file. This is case 2. Again, case 2 is just I used as an example, okay? So I go to case 2. The file I need to open is support AC2. Support AC2 Dream, this one here. Okay, so click open. Okay, that is step 6A. B, select option for appending. So append data to C, Dream table. So make sure this is Dream table. Okay, you have other options, but the requirement is to select Dream table. Okay. So click OK. Do you want to save changes? Yes. Okay. And then Step 6D, just click next, import to table June, finish, okay, close, okay, that is step 6. Okay. Step 7, open the June table in datasheet view. So double click, see you imported data from Excel. Okay. And then save and close. Maybe you want to adjust the column width so that you can see the complete street. All right, so save and close June table. Step 8. Use the import spreadsheet wizard to create a new table in the June adapter database. As the source of the data, specify support AC2 suppliers workbook. Select the option to import the source into new table in the database. So step 8. Again, go to external data, under import and link, new data source from file, Excel, and then locate the data file that is support to suppliers. Okay. Click open, and this time make sure the first option is selected. Import the source data into a new table in the current database. So select this option, okay, and then click OK button. Okay, click next, and import to table. New table. Yeah, okay, then finish. And close. So we imported suppliers table. So this is from the Excel file. That is done in step 8. Step 9. Complete the import spreadsheet wizard as follows. So we are going to use import wizard. Select support AC2. Support AC2 suppliers as the worksheet you want to import. So again, go to external data, under import and link. This is step 9. Go to new data source from file. Select as the worksheet. Did I already did that? Supply. Case2. I already did that, step 9. We already imported supplier table. Yeah, this is the supply table, okay? So step 10, open supply table in design view. So double click, this is a design view. Go to home, view, design view, step 10. And then modify the table so that it matches the design shown in this table here. Okay. Okay, so supply ID, we don't have I missed the primary key in step 9, so I'm going to delete this ID, and then specify supply ID is primary key. Supply ID is the primary key, and now it is the primary key. Field size is 12. Caption. Supply ID. Next is description, short text. Go to description. Field size 30. Next is the cost. Cost. Data type is currency. Currency. Format is currency. So go to format. Quick format. You have drop down and then select currency. Decimal places. Decimal places is 2. 2 decimal places. Okay. And the next is number on hand. That is the number. Field size is double. Correct. Caption, number on hand. Format, standard. Format, standard. Decimal places 2. Default value 0. Default value 0. So last field is last order date. Last order date is the date time. Okay. Format is short date. Format. Quick short date. Caption, last order date. So that is step 10. Step 11, save the table. Click yes. Okay. And then switch to datasheet view, datasheet. Okay. Step 13, resize the column. Okay. So that you can see the complete field. And save the supplier table. It's already saved. Okay. Now step 13. Step 13. Kendry realized that the value in number on hands column would never need 2 decimal places. Make this field the current field in the data sheet. Then on the table tools field tab in the formatting group, use the decrease decimals button to remove the decimal places and the period from this value. Switch back to design view and note that the decimal places probably is now set to 0. So basically, this one we are going to change the number on hand for this one here. Okay. Make the field current field. This is number on hand. So I'm going to maybe increase. You can see the complete heading. So this is number on hand. On the table tools field tab, table tools, this is table field. In the formatting group, click this one, table fields. In the formatting group, decrease decimal. Okay, this is formatting group. This one, I will decrease decimal. Okay, so that there is no decimal here. After that, switch back to design view. So go to design view, and the number on hand, you have no decimals. Decimal place automatically change to 0. Okay, so that is step 13. So next, step 14, save and close the supply table. So you just click save button. Maybe this is the close supply table. Step 15, define one-to-many relationship between volunteer table and join table. Okay, so between volunteer table. So let's look at volunteer table. You have volunteer ID, join table. This is join table. This is volunteer table. We want to set up one-to-many relationship. Okay. So to do that, we need to go to database tool, relationship, under the relationships group, and then so select join table, click join, click add selected table, then click volunteer, click add. Okay. As you can see, in join table we have join ID. Okay. Do we have join ID here? Let me see. Volunteer table and related join table. Volunteer ID, volunteer ID. Maybe the other around. One volunteer can take care of many joins. Okay. Okay, so this is volunteer ID in volunteer table. And over here, you also have volunteer ID. So what we want, click and move volunteer ID, click, move, and drag it to this volunteer ID. And then check out 3 boxes to make sure data referential integrity, update related fields. Okay, and then create. It said database engine could not lock the table because it is already in use by another person. So maybe join table. So I need to cancel it. Make sure I closed all the table before I do this. Okay, so I closed all the table. Now I repeat myself. Volunteer ID here. So check out 3 boxes, click create. So now one-to-many relationship is created, means one volunteer can take care of many joins. Okay, so that's it for this Access Module 2. Access Module 2. So in summary, what we did in Access Module 2, we modified data structures. Okay, we add a new field. We also change the format properties, and then we import data from Excel. We add fields to the table. Yeah. And also, finally, we define a relationship between 2 tables. Okay. So that is Excel Module 2. So I'm going to click where is my collaborate here. Okay. So I'm going to stop recording. That serves as an example for Excel module